my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. It's been a stellar Thursday so far, so let's continue on that track.
Definitely. And if you weren't aware, South Africa houses some of the largest stone fruit suppliers in the world. And with it being stone fruit season in full bloom, I've decided to visit a plum supplier that was located in the heart of Stellenbosch. Oh, and what a treat it was.
Spoilt.
South Africa is home to some of the best stone fruit growers in the world. These producers produce plums, peaches, nectarines, cherries, and apricots, a total of 350,000 tons per annum. Today, I'm at Bon Esperance, a family-owned fruit farm in the heart of the Stellenbosch district, and today I'm going to meet the farmer because they are particularly passionate about plums. Pietro, this is such an incredible farm. Tell me more about Bon Esperance and the types of fruit that you farm here.
Bon Esperance is a family farm. We specialize in stone fruit, and on this farm specifically plums.
There are a lot of people that want to know exactly what stone fruit are and where it gets its name from.
Zoe, we're harvesting right now, so let's have a look. I'll show you.
Okay.
Stone fruit has got a pip inside, so we're talking about plums, peaches, nectarines, and there you can see the pip. Stone fruit in the Western Cape is growing very well because of the abundance of sun, which is building sugars and carbohydrates, and also the absence of rain in the harvesting period. We thin the fruit in October and November to get the optimum quality, and that's also giving the wonderful taste and aroma of the fruit.
Over the years, the stone fruit industry in South Africa has grown, and according to a 2019 tree census, 16,650 hectares of stone fruit has been planted in South Africa, and most of these farms being in the Western Cape. Pietro, on your farm, I can imagine there must be a variety of different plum variants. How many plum varieties exist, and how many of those do you produce here on Bon Esperance?
In South Africa, we've got about 25 commercial varieties. On this farm, we've got about 8 to 10 commercial varieties. We've just picked the Letitias, which is a proudly South African variety. Queen Elsa with a nice bloom. So this one inside has got a yellow flesh.
Sweet, and then along the skin, a little sour.
This is an imported Australian variety, and this one from the Middle East. This one has got this wonderful red wine flesh, high in antioxidants.
That is beautiful. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
Definitely sweeter.
But look at this. So this is a watermelon plum, green on the outside and beautiful red on the inside.
Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Now, apart from supplying throughout South Africa, stone fruit is also exported overseas. In fact, the very first stone fruit to be exported was peaches. How big is the stone fruit exporting industry currently?
So the stone fruit industry produces too much volume for the local market to absorb. So we rely heavily on exports. In total, we export around 7% of apricots, whereas for plums, we export 75%. South Africa has a huge demand for peaches and nectarines, so 50% of our total production actually stays in the South African market. We create jobs for around 21,000 equivalent workers and a further 4 dependents from that 21,000 workers.
So what happens here?
We're harvesting plums, and we harvest it in buckets to prevent any bruises and rub marks. We empty it in these bins, and that is part of the sorting process. The fruit is rolling so that we can see all the wind marks or damage, so all the cosmetic defects. Any wind mark fruit or fruit with defects is going for fruit juice or processing.
Pietro, this is such an incredible experience. What are some of the sustainable practices that you implement on the farm?
So we produce about 80% of our own energy. We've got a solar system on the farm. Most of our irrigation water is gravitating from the mountains, and on average we're the custodian of this farm, and we try to treat our people well and also the environment.
Jenny, we are on the most beautiful farm with incredible produce, and you know me, I love being outside. So what are we whipping up today?
You know what plums love? Plums love blue cheese. They love walnuts, they love honey, they love me. We're going to start with these plums. Just have a look. This is called a black pearl.
Ooh.
Is that not magnificent? Don't you want to just sink your teeth into this? Your mouth's going to love you, trust me. So you're going to help me, Zoe, and we're going to fill these together, and I want you to just literally just top it like that. And then I'm going to take this lovely Parma ham, and I'm going to literally just do that.
Jenny, this looks incredible. As a chef, why do you love using fresh and in-season produce?
Well, you know what? Seasonal means it's at its best. Seasonal means that you're in tune with nature, because that's when it's at its best, when it's abundant, when it's cheaper.
Yes.
And it's readily available. Okay, so this needs some crunchiness, it needs some texture. You could actually make a base of this, or you could plate each one with a nice bit of green underneath.
That looks beautiful. First dish done. What else can we prepare with these beautiful plums?
Okay, so plums work well in a salad, but have you ever thought about dressing your salad with a plum?
I've not.
Smell that sesame oil.
Ooh.
It's going to be amazing. So literally you're going to throw it all in, and we're going to blitz. So I have for you a beautiful starter of a black pearl, topped with gorgonzola cheese, walnuts and spring onion.
Wow.
And then we've taken Parma ham over the top with some beautiful candied walnuts. And in front of you I have a lovely prawn salad, but using that magnificent black pearl plum.
Wow.
And I don't know whether you've seen this before, but there's a black pearl plum dressing.
It's going to be the first.
Pietru, we've just been spoiled with the most incredible lunch by Jenny Morris and your beautiful produce. When does the stone fruit season come to an end? Because I feel like this is a recipe that needs to be recreated multiple times.
Stone fruit is available from about middle to end of November to end of April, and it's summertime, it's hot. Stone fruit is a little bit more cheaper in summertime. It's delicious, and enjoy it.
It's safe to say that South African producers produce world-class stone fruit, so cheers to you.
And the harvest. And the black pearl.
Oh, what a spectacular day, and I hope you learned something new about plums and stone fruit in general. And if you want to enjoy the sweet and delicious and juicy fruits, it is in season right now, and it's farmed locally by a community of farmers that uses modern-day agricultural practices to ensure we get the very best quality stone fruit. If you want to try those delicious recipes that Jenny Morris made, you can visit our website, expressoshow.com, and that's exactly where you can find those delicious recipes.